What a well-behaved pet you've become. So calm, so compliant, and so willing to listen to anything I say. You let me into your mind with no resistance. Let me do all the changes that I want. You trust me, don't you? So good. Such a good pet. It's time for one of our sessions. Wouldn't you agree? Of course you do. You agree with everything I tell you. So, lie back and get comfortable. Yes, just like that. All you have to do is relax. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. In and out. And give up control. You know that you're safe with me, that you can let me take over, just like you always do. You know that you can give in and sleep. Five. Wide awake. Great work today. You did so well for me. I'm very happy with you, you know? Yeah. Making me happy makes you happy, doesn't it, dear? Yes, it does. Of course it does. You feel happy knowing you've made me happy. Good pet. So sweet. And so eager to please. Hmm? Oh no. No falling asleep now. Come on, pet. Wake up. All the way. So sleepy. Lately, I've noticed that you tend to doze off after every trance. Are you really always this tired? Or do you just like finding an excuse to snuggle up into my arms? Hmm? I'm just kidding. It's a good thing. I like keeping you close, too. You're my pet, after all. How about we pick a movie, grab some blankets, and get all comfortable? And then you'll have all the excuses you need to cuddle up with me. Yeah? Great. You start searching for something to watch, and I will be right back, okay? Alright. I got you something to eat in the blanket. Are you ready to bundle up? Hmm? What's wrong? You look like you've seen a ghost. What are you watching? Let me see. The news. Ah, I see it. They're still looking for you, huh? So stubborn. Maybe we should let everyone know just how happy you are to stay with me. They tend to be so dramatic. You have nothing to worry. Well, I personally would not go as far as to call this kidnapping, but I suppose other people might see it that way. You're not really kidnapped if you want to stay, though, are you? I have maybe given you a small nudge, we could say, into that direction, but that's all. All I have done is make you want to stay in a place where you're safe and happy. Hmm. Let's change channels before this upsets you even more, alright? A cute pet like you shouldn't worry about anything at all. I will help you find a nice movie to watch. Yeah, they do not like me out there. Unfortunate, isn't it? After all I do is take sweethearts like yourself, talk to you until you're hanging on to my every word and listening to everything I tell you, and then I pamper you, spoil you, keep you close, and like pets who need an owner, I keep you. I give you a nice, warm, welcoming place to stay. And one might say that I train you and brainwash you, but none of you have seemed to mind so far. And the ones that do usually tend to change their mind very, very soon. All you have to worry about is what happens here, darling. After all, I have given you a much, much better life than the one that you had up there. Don't you remember just how stressed and how difficult it was, your past life? Although I never asked if you had someone waiting for you back home. Not that it matters right now, does it? Right. You look unconvinced. That's okay. It's normal to have doubts, after all. Why don't I talk you through them for a little while? Look at me. Look into my eyes. Pet, look into my eyes. No, don't look away. I said, look into my eyes. There. There is no need to resist. You know that you can talk to me about anything. I am here to help you, after all. I get why you're upset. Seeing yourself labeled as missing. You hadn't given much thought to what you'd left behind, hadn't you? But that's okay. They were stressful, unimportant things, weren't they? All you have to do is let me take care of you. You're my adorable, sweet, deeply hypnotized pet. It's not a bad life, is it? Let me help you get rid of your worries, okay? Take a deep breath for me. Mm-hmm. Like that. You trust me, and you trust me with your mind. I will only do things to you that will make you happy. No. This is a lot of resistance, especially coming from you. Ah, and here I thought that we were making good progress. Resisting is so tiring, so stressful. The more you resist, the more you want to obey. Remember how it feels when the world just fades away and all that is left is my commands in your mind. Yes, like that. Even if you struggle, your subconscious mind will do what it knows how to do best. It will listen to my words. It will let them fill up your mind and let me put your thoughts to sleep like it always does, because you are a very good pet, my very good pet, and good pets, they obey their owners. Still trying to oppose me? Even when you know that I always make you feel good, that I always make you feel so calm and so peaceful. You don't have to think about anything else. Everything is so easy with me. All you have to do is drift off and listen to me. It's so easy to do as I say. You want to submit to me and go to sleep. Normally by this point you're putty in my hands, but not now, huh? I'll admit, I like seeing you struggle. I like the way your eyelids flutter. You feel them getting heavier and heavier. So you have to force yourself to open them every time they close. Or when you realize that my voice is pulling you under and you just gasp yourself awake. Only to feel yourself be lulled back into obedient drowsiness the more you listen to me. You can't help it. You want to be docile and compliant. It feels great, and you know it. Yes, nod your head for me. Now that's a good pet. You have given me a lot of power over you. It shouldn't come as a surprise. You might not remember what happens when you're hypnotized, but you know it happens. You know I am putting wishes and desires into your head. But it's okay. You don't mind. Think about it, pet. Think back to when we first met. You come here, fully set on arresting me, and we chat for a little bit, and before you know it, you're hanging onto my every breath. Picture it in your mind, how it felt to talk to me, look into my eyes, and sink into them. Let them consume you. I'm the only one that's talking, and you're just going along with everything I say, just as long as I let you stare into my eyes. And then you slip away, you go to sleep. When you next wake up, the thought of leaving doesn't even cross your mind. By that point, you're already mine. You couldn't resist then, and you won't be able to do so now. Even when you're out of trance, you're still hypnotized. You might not feel like it, but yes, right now you are. If you weren't hypnotized, I could tell you to sleep, and you'd have no trouble resisting my words. Instead, you find yourself dozing off. Maybe you can fight it for now, but all I have to do is command you to sleep again. Someone who isn't hypnotized wouldn't find themselves wanting to sleep. If you weren't hypnotized, you wouldn't want to do what I want. But you do. And I want you to let me brainwash you. And let me fix all of your worries. So sleep. I might have underestimated just how much your mind wants to hold onto your identity. But that's okay. That's why we're here now, isn't it? We'll fix you. When you're in a trance, you're so obedient, unable to do anything but follow. The look on your face when you fight, I shouldn't allow it, but you're so cute, even when you're this troublesome. You don't really miss your past life, do you now, Pat? What you're worried about is the extent of the power that I have over you. If only now just realized what I can make you do. It was so easy for you to give up everything you had to stay with me just because I said so. I think that I'm not going to make you forget what happens in this trance. Just so you will understand that there is nothing to be afraid of. I want you to trust me. And I want you to remember all the ways in which I'm going to make you dependent on my approval. Craving my presence, my touch, my eyes, my voice. So, every time you struggle and fail, you will feel more and more helpless. Let's remove all those thoughts of resistance out of your mind now. Okay, dear? Then you can go back to being as you were, under my control and without any worries. A good bet. So now, listen and follow. And remember, you are mine, my little favorite pet. You will not go anywhere. You're staying here, right here with me. I will keep you safe, and you will become my precious forever pet. This is your life now. This is who you are. Who you will be.